Live from New York City, it's the Wendy Williams Show.
Hello, this is the Hot Topic Show. It's what we do.
We won't judge, but we're judging. It's going to be juicy.
Now, here's Wendy.
Just the way I like it. Wild and sloppy. Thank you so much for watching our show. My co-host, my studio audience. Very special. Better now that we're together. Let's get started. It's time for Yes. Okay. I'm only human, and when I come out here, I observe everything, even when you think all I'm doing is running to jump on my mark. Suzanne, there is a woman in the front row in the DJ booth section in leopard leggings and thigh-high boots. Can you please stand, madam?
Yes!
This is my girl.
Yes!
No, you gotta get her whole shot. Yeah, Larry, do it. Dip down, Larry.
Yeah!
Really? Thank you. Are you from Jersey?
No, actually, I'm from Virginia Beach.
Perfect.
Wow!
Perfect. Thank you for being here and dressing the part.
No.
I know my people when I see my people.
Yes,
You know what I mean? So on The Real Housewives of Atlanta, which is on Sunday night, they released a new trailer filled with a lot of drama. Coming up in the next few weeks, including a drop-by from a former castmate. And she is not soft-shoeing. I need her back. You might disagree, but take a look.
Cheers to Chateau Charade.
Chateau Charade? What the hell? Hi.
Your husband doesn't have a job right now, so worry about that.
Bitch, you wanna be me. You wanna have a baby, you can. You wanna have a man, you don't.
Bye, bitch. I know I'm not a duck like your lips.
You know I'm a straight shooter. People always get caught in their feelings, celebrities, when you all watch our show and you feel like I'm hating on you, or whatever. But you have to understand, for 30 years, this is what I do. Like, I can't sell you a sweater at H&M. That's not what I do. I do this. So, I love me some Bierman family. I do. And Kim brings it, like, don't bring it to her if you don't want it to get brought right back to you. All right, she's a good reader. So the sources say producers are desperate for Kim and NeNe to come back for the 10th season. Oh, please, I am weighing in right now. First of all, Kim, money well spent. In a very surgicalized way. What do you say, Suzanne?
She's had some work done.
But she looks...
It's tasteful. I mean, it's pretty.
She looks pretty.
Yes, she does.
Excuse me, this is a woman who's pushed out, a ton of kids.
Yes, a lot.
Plus, she's like 40.
Wow.
And with all due respect, Croy is the perfect father who walks through the room, says just enough, and I like the housekeeping. I like the cook with the bandana and all that. I love all that. I think this is a really cute family. Bring her back, correct. What they're trying to do is refresh the show by bringing back the matriarchs that we got to know 10 years ago. I think this is terrific. However, Sheree, and I love you, but replace Sheree with Kim. You know, I mean, to save on the budget. Like, you can't bring everyone back and have 10 housewives there. That's not gonna work. So some people have to be fired. Candy, I love you. They say that this whole girl-on-girl action is gonna play itself out this season, but once it gets played out, like, that's a cute family. I never thought I'd say this, but Todd, Candy, and the kids, that's good. But you make room then for Kim also. Marlo, you are not the business. I like Marlo's styles, but I feel like Marlo is trying too hard, and I also feel like she's a little too long in the tooth. So am I, so I know what I'm speaking of. I don't know how old she is, but she is an older woman. She might not be 52, but she's a little long in the tooth to be playing reindeer games and only focusing on fashion, especially in this time. Anyway. And back to Kim. Kim, you and Brielle look like twins. I can't deal with it. You've got to be so proud. Oh, if I had a daughter, I would be a mess. Which is why I'm glad I have a boy. Because you don't know how far to go with girls. Like this Brielle, she's 18, so she might ask for a lip, and mom says, well, I'm going for my lip. Well, come with me for your lip. Kim also is not just a twin to her own daughter, Brielle, but she is a twin to Nikki Baby. This is, I mean, they look like the same person. Beautiful. But both done. NeNe, here's what I want for you. And by the way, people always think I'm fighting with NeNe. NeNe, sometimes I think you get caught in your feelings, if I say one thing about you, but I've done this for 30 years, even before I knew who you were. So this is what I do, and this is how I eat. Never hated you, girl. I think you made more of a thing between me and you than there really was. NeNe, here's my deal. You don't go back to Atlanta. That is stepping down. You built that kingdom. And what you need is your own show. You know what I mean? I love K. Michelle, not my show. But if K. Michelle could have her own show, then why can't NeNe and Greg? Now, their kids aren't young and running around like, there's something very comforting about the Biermans, because they got the two goobers and, a goober, and then the big, there's something comforting. NeNe's kids are a little, they have records, right? There's something.
Yes, yes.
Whatever it is, I'm not judging, I'm just talking, okay? Can we, I mean, can we talk? Yes. Can we show a picture of NeNe, not K. Michelle? Yes. We're talking about NeNe. You all, come on now. Get on it up there in the control room. Just saying. But about NeNe, I think that NeNe and Greg, they make a cute couple in terms of following NeNe to get back what she, maybe people forgot about. Remember when she moved to LA, she was on Glee and all these other shows and things. I don't know much about what NeNe's doing right now. She's probably available for Atlanta Housewives, but NeNe, that is not the check you want. You want your own show. I would watch. Your own show. Who else had their own show? Oh, Keisha Cole. I like Keisha Cole. If you squint, she looks like K. Michelle. I was watching The Real the other day. I had to call in, somebody to say, who is this? It was Keisha, but I couldn't tell which one it was. Anyway, at Tamar and Vince, they got their own show. So why not NeNe and Greg? We still haven't shown a picture of NeNe and Greg. NeNe, this is not me shading. Oh, I see we've got protection today. Our cop friend Ashley is here. Oh yes, we just showed her. The short cropped woman in the audience. That's your name, right, Ashley? I forgot. Never mind. Never mind. No, not all black women look alike, okay? Shady white cameraman. No, look, we've got a friend who comes to our show a lot, and she's a cop. But you would never, yeah, that's you! Yup, there you go, all right, okay. And happy birthday, copper. Pow pow. Okay. Yeah, anyway, so NeNe, go with the show. Sorry that we never showed your picture. This is not my shade. Let's move along. All right. Excuse me?
We didn't have a picture of NeNe in our system. I guess that's our shade. No, I'm kidding. No, we didn't.
As long as they've been on the air, we had no picture to show of NeNe and Greg.
Sometimes we have to delete the files day to
Okay.
day.
Yeah, well. But who's the only person who gets blamed?
Me.
Noah. Your picture's not outside.
Right.
So now I get blamed, I get the shade, and I'm telling you this is not a shady story. So if she gets caught in her feelings, then bounce it back to the bureau. Leave me alone.
Fine.
I get tired of it. It ain't easy being greasy. Are you gonna watch the Grammys on Sunday night? I'm not sure. But I do hear that there's a Prince tribute and a George Michael tribute. And of course, thanks to Matthew Knowles and his big mouth, we know that Beyonce will be performing. But the Coachella people, that thing, they're gonna be watching because they wanna make sure that she's moving properly. Well, because Coachella is in April. By then, she'll be like way pregnant with twins. And if you see a pregnant woman hobbling in February and you have her booked for April, you might want to cancel or up the insurance or sturdy the stage. And I was informed that she will not be doing, which I don't think that she needs to be, single ladying, and no. She will be doing something very, very calm. I don't know what it's going to be. I don't know how she's entertaining us, but if I don't get a telephone call right before she performs, I won't be seeing that. Like, I'll watch a red carpet, and then my style squad will be here on Monday. We break down the fashions, but I have no patience for the whole show. So, that New Edition movie was a big hit. Yes. I like to think that we helped the movement. Yes. Here at the show, right? By the way, cop, are we dressed similarly? What is going on? Okay? I like your outfit. Pow pow. So So now because of the success of the New Edition movie, there's another R&B group that's about to get a biopic, Jodeci. Oh yeah. Come and talk to me. I really wanna. Don't sing anymore, otherwise we have to pay. But look, here's my point. Not everyone in my audience knew the words. You know why? Because Jodeci, and believe me you, they are legendary. Yeah. The problem is that they are not as crossover as New Edition or Boys to Men or groups like that. Jodeci came along. It was a young Wendy, like 1991, 92. I was, as a matter of fact, I need to have a role. No. Okay. Okay. But when they came along, 91, 92, this is a young Wendy, and I was on the radio and helping to drive this group. And this group was not, like, Top 40 radio was only embracing a few urban acts. And those acts were like Rob Bass and DJ Easy Rock with It Takes Two. Keith Sweat, not the whole catalog, just I Want Her. You see what I'm saying? And then there were like white girls like Taylor Dane who were filling in the blanks singing Black. Tell it to my heart. I love you, Taylor. Shout out to your brother, Rob. Oh yes, I've lived. In the meantime, I don't feel like the Jodeci movie will be a hit if they don't do it correctly. And the reason why is because not enough people know who they are. Like, black people know, brown people know. I don't think white people know so much. Do you know white people who Jodeci is? But here's who you do know. You bring in Mary J. Blige, who, by the way, show the picture of the group. Mary J. Blige was in a very tumultuous relationship with Casey Haley. That's Casey?
Yep, that one.
Is it?
That's Casey.
Oh yes, that's Casey. Casey, who had a row or two of The Life, if you know what I'm saying. And they had a very weird relationship, and I would get on the radio and talk about it, and then they'd be mad, and then they'd come up and we'd interview. This is why I think that at the very least, I need to have a voice in the movie. Also, to make it interesting and more crossover appeal, you need to bring in Puffy. Puffy was at Uptown Records at that time. And people know who Puffy is. People don't know who Jodeci is, a lot of people. But if you want all eyeballs on the screen, I also want to see, I think people want to see Heavy D at Uptown Records at that time. The dearly departed. You know what he used to call me? A stuff starter. Also, the boss at Uptown Records at that time, the label that Jodeci was on, Andre Harrell, who went on and made all these kids great. So if you're going to do a Jodeci movie, just make sure that you have a lot of moving parts of popular people. Because Jodeci, honestly, so talented, love them so much. I even did an interlude on a Jodeci album. Oh, please, I've lived. I'm lucky to be alive, I've lived. But I can say this, right? They came out about 5 years too early before black music was being played on top 40 stations, right? Because if Jodeci was out today, you would hear them in heavy rotation on Elvis Duran at Z100. But they came along too early, so they're an urban act that needs a lot of dressing around them with other people that people know. to make them big. And I wish you well with this movie. And my consultation fee will be hanging on the door of the Wendy studio. Thank you. Just saying. Well, everyone, let's see what she's wearing. It's time for Wendy's Tropical Punch giveaway. Hit it. Okay.
I'm a bag of plantains. They're a nice big snack down in the Caribbean.
They're a big snack at the Hunter household, too.
Really? They're delicious. They're making me thirsty, though, but they're really delicious.
Oh, yeah. Do they have salt on them?
So salty.
I love that.
Do you want one?
No.
Oh.
You haven't washed your hands.
No, not in days.
Let's get today's caller on the line. A bag of plantain. Liliette? In the Bronx?
Wendy?
How you doing? Yes, hi, Liliette. Suzanne and I are calling you because you're today's contestant on Wendy's Tropical Punch giveaway.
Wow, I can't believe it.
Thank you for watching our show. I hope you haven't missed an episode. So let's find out what you're playing for. Pick a number between 1 and 20.
17.
17.
Okay.
Drum roll, please.
Thanks to our friends at Liberty Travel, we're flying you and a guest to the Paradisus Palma Real in beautiful Punta Cana, Dominican Republic. You'll get an all-inclusive 5-day, 4-night stay at this luxurious resort, which offers a world-renowned culinary experience and is set in the famous Bavaro Beach. Paradisus Resorts offers butler service for both adults and families.
Do you have a dip? Sorry. Okay, Liliette. Here's your question. She asked me if I wanted one, but I need a dip. Like, I don't like a chick without a dip. I'm sorry. Liliette?
Yes.
Yesterday during Trending Now, Brian Baltazar showed us a taco topped with what insect? You got 15 seconds, one answer only, and go.
Grasshoppers.
Enjoy the Dominican Republic. And if you'd like to be a winner like Liliette in Wendy's Tropical Punch giveaway, just log onto my Facebook page and make sure that you watch our show every day. Every nuance counts. We got more great show for you today. Oh, please. Look, R&B legend Charlie Wilson is here, and he is not lip-syncing. He's got a full band. It's a concert. Plus, up next, a fan of Charlie's and ours, actor and singer Tyrese Gibson is here. So grab a snack and come on back.